Hello, my friend. Welcome to Daily English Podcast, the place where you practice real English for real life.
We're so happy you're here today. This isn't a textbook lesson. It's real conversation you can use when you travel, study, or meet people anywhere in the world.
Today, we begin our new Travel English series. Step by step, we'll guide you through the most common situations every traveler faces.
In each episode, you'll hear practical phrases, short role plays, real travel stories, cultural tips, and shadowing practice so you don't just learn English, you actually use it.
Here's the journey for today. First, the airport, checking in, answering questions, and getting your boarding pass. Then, the hotel, speaking politely with the receptionist and making requests with confidence.
Next time, we'll move into restaurants, directions, and shopping, but today's focus are those very first steps of every trip, airport and hotel.
If you can handle these two situations, your whole journey already feels smoother and less stressful.
And at the end, we'll give you a quick quiz and a small challenge you can practice in the comments.
So let's jump in together. Ready?
Let's go!
Imagine you're at the airport check-in counter. The staff usually greet you and ask for your documents. You may hear, "Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?"
You can answer with a smile. Good morning, here's my passport and ticket. Simple and polite.
Then they might ask, "Do you have any bags to check?" You can reply, "Yes, I have one bag," or "No, just a carry-on."
Sometimes they'll ask, did you pack your bag yourself? That's a security question. The safe answer is, yes, I did.
Another common one, "Do you have any liquids or electronics inside?" Be honest. "Yes, I have a laptop," or "No, I don't."
When they give you the boarding pass, they'll say, here's your boarding pass. Boarding starts at 10:30 at gate 12.
And you reply, "Thank you very much. That's it."
Good afternoon. May I see your passport and ticket?
"Good afternoon. Here's my passport and ticket."
Do you have any bags to check?
"Yes, just one suitcase."
Did you pack it yourself?
"Yes, I did."
Great. Here's your boarding pass. Boarding starts at 6:15 at gate 22.
"Thank you very much."
Clear, short, and polite. That's all you need at the airport.
Let's add a little story. Lena was traveling from Brazil to Canada for the first time. She felt nervous because she wasn't sure if her English was good enough. At the counter, the staff smiled. "Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?" Lena remembered her practice. She smiled back. "Good morning. Here's my passport and ticket." When asked about bags, she answered, "Yes, one bag." And when she got her boarding pass, she said, "Thank you very much." As she walked away, she whispered to herself, "I can do this." A small win gave her courage for the whole journey.
Now it's your turn. Repeat after us. Say it clearly.
"Good morning. May I see your passport and ticket?"
Here's my passport and ticket.
"Do you have any bags to check?"
Yes, I have one bag.
"No, just a carry-on."
Did you pack it yourself?
"Yes, I did."
Great. Here's your boarding pass. Boarding starts at 6:15 at gate 22.
"Thank you very much."
Great work. Keep practicing until these words feel natural.
Let's talk culture. At airports in English-speaking countries, politeness matters. Staff meet thousands of passengers. A simple good morning and a smile makes you stand out as respectful.
Also, remember that security questions are not optional. If they ask, did you pack your bag yourself, you can't joke or stay silent. Always answer calmly and clearly.
Do's and don'ts help here too. Do arrive early and listen carefully. Do keep your answers short. Don't argue with staff or roll your eyes. It creates problems.
And what if something goes wrong? Let's say you lose your boarding pass. Don't panic. Go back to the counter and say, "Excuse me, I lost my boarding pass. Could you print another one, please?" Staff will help you.
Exactly. Problems are normal, but politeness solves them faster.
Before we leave the airport, let's review some keywords.
Luggage, your bags and suitcases. Synonym, baggage. Antonym, none. Maybe empty hands.
Gate, the place where passengers board a flight. Synonym, terminal door. Antonym, exit.
Check-in, the process of confirming your ticket and dropping bags. Synonym, registration. Antonym, check out.
Boarding pass, the paper or digital ticket that lets you on the plane. Synonym, flight pass. Antonym, none.
Carry-on, a small bag you take into the cabin. Synonym, hand luggage. Antonym, checked bag.
Customs, the place where officials check goods at the border. Synonym, border control. Antonym, free passage.
Security, the checkpoint where bags are scanned. Synonym, safety check. Antonym, danger zone.
Delay, when a flight is late. Synonym, hold up. Antonym, on time.
Overweight, when your bag is too heavy. Synonym, excess. Antonym, light.
Upgrade, moving to a better seat or class. Synonym, improvement. Antonym, downgrade.
Now that you've practiced what to say at the airport, imagine you've just landed. You pick up your bags, walk out of the terminal, and head straight to your hotel.
Yes, the hotel is the next big moment in every trip. After a long flight, all you want is a smooth check-in, a comfortable room, and maybe a good night's rest.
And just like at the airport, knowing a few simple sentences makes everything easier. You'll meet the receptionist at the front desk, and that short conversation sets the tone for your whole stay.
So let's practice hotel English. Checking in, asking questions politely, solving small problems, and making sure you feel confident from the moment you arrive.
Now that you've practiced what to say at the airport, imagine you've just landed. You pick up your bags, walk out of the terminal, and head straight to your hotel.
Yes, the hotel is the next big moment in every trip. After a long flight, all you want is a smooth check-in, a comfortable room, and maybe a good night's rest.
And just like at the airport, knowing a few simple sentences makes everything easier. You'll meet the receptionist at the front desk, and that short conversation sets the tone for your whole stay.
So let's practice hotel English. Checking in, asking questions politely, solving small problems, and making sure you feel confident from the moment you arrive.
After you've rested a little in your hotel, the next thing on your mind is food. Going to a restaurant is one of the most common travel experiences.
Yes, and it can also be a little stressful if you don't know the right phrases. But once you practice a few, you'll feel calm and confident.
Usually, the waiter will start with, "Hello, can I get you something to drink?"
You can answer, "Yes, I'd like water, please," or "I'll have an orange juice, thank you."
When you're ready to order food, the waiter may ask, "Are you ready to order?" You can reply, "Yes, I'd like the chicken, please." Or, if you need time, "Could I have a few more minutes?"
If you want to know more about the menu, you can ask, "What do you recommend?" Or, "Is this dish spicy?"
At the end of the meal, the waiter might ask, "Would you like anything else?" You can answer, "No, thank you. That was delicious." Or, "Yes, I'd like dessert, please."
Good evening. Can I get you something to drink?
"Yes, I'd like water, please."
Of course. Are you ready to order?
"Not yet. Could I have a few more minutes, please?"
Sure. Take your time. Now I'm ready. I'd like the pasta, please.
Excellent choice. Would you like a salad with that?
Yes, a small salad, please.
Perfect. Anything else?
No, thank you. That's all.
See? Smooth and polite. Nothing complicated.
Let's hear a short story. Sophia traveled to Thailand. She sat nervously at a restaurant because the menu was in English. The waiter asked, "Can I get you something to drink?" Sophia smiled and said softly, "Yes, water, please." Later, she wanted to try something new, so she asked, "What do you recommend?" The waiter suggested green curry. She nodded, "I'll try it, please." When the meal came, she tasted it and whispered, "This is delicious." She realized she could order in English and enjoy it.
Now let's practice shadowing. Repeat after us.
"Can I get you something to drink?"
Yes, I'd like water, please.
"Are you ready to order?"
Could I have a few more minutes, please?
"I'd like the pasta, please."
What do you recommend?
"Is this dish spicy?"
No, thank you. That was delicious.
"Yes, I'd like dessert, please."
Great. Imagine you're really in a restaurant while practicing. Smile and speak with confidence.
Culture matters too. In the United States, it's common to tip 15 to 20% of the bill. In Japan, tipping is not expected and can even be considered impolite. In France, bread and water are usually free, but service is slower because people enjoy long meals.
So don't be surprised if your restaurant experience feels different in each country. Learn the local habit and follow it.
Here are some do's and don'ts. Do say, "Could I see the menu, please?" Don't just say menu. Do smile when asking for something. Don't snap your fingers at the waiter. That feels rude.
And what about problems? Imagine you receive the wrong dish. Instead of saying, "This is wrong," try, "Excuse me, I think this might not be my order. Could you please check?" That's polite and effective.
Another problem. The food is too salty. You don't need to get angry. Just say, "Excuse me, this dish is a little salty for me. Could I order something else, please?" Politeness helps the staff want to fix the issue.
Now let's review vocabulary.
Menu, the list of food. Synonym, food list. Antonym, none.
Bill, the paper that shows the price. Synonym, check. Antonym, free meal.
Delicious, something that tastes very good. Synonym, tasty. Antonym, awful.
Order, to ask for food or drink. Synonym, request. Antonym, cancel.
Reservation, a booking for a table. Synonym, booking. Antonym, walk-in.
Appetizer, small dish before the main meal. Synonym, starter. Antonym, main course.
Dessert, sweet dish at the end. Synonym, sweet. Antonym, main dish.
Spicy, food with strong heat. Synonym, hot. Antonym, mild.
Waiter, the person serving food. Synonym, server. Antonym, guest.
Tip, extra money given for service. Synonym, gratuity. Antonym, none.
Excellent work. With these words and phrases, you can enjoy any restaurant without worry.
Now that you've enjoyed your meal, it's time to step outside and explore the city.
Yes, and that's when a new challenge often appears. Even with a map on your phone, you can still feel lost in an unfamiliar place.
Exactly. Streets can look the same, signs might not be in English, and sometimes technology doesn't help. That's when you need the courage to ask someone for directions.
And the good news is, just a few polite phrases can turn a confusing moment into a friendly conversation.
So let's walk together into the next part of our journey: how to ask and understand directions in English.
All right, you've checked in, had a good meal, and now you're ready to explore. But suddenly, you don't know which way to go.
Yes, it happens to almost everyone. Streets look similar, bus stops are confusing, and sometimes maps don't help. That's when asking for directions in English becomes very useful.
A simple way to start is, "Excuse me, can you help me?"
Or, sorry to bother you, but I'm lost. Both are polite and friendly.
If you're looking for a place, you can say, "Where is the train station?" Or, "Could you tell me how to get to the museum?"
Locals might answer with phrases like, go straight ahead, turn left at the corner, or it's on your right. And if you don't understand, ask, could you speak more slowly, please? Or could you repeat that, please? Excuse me, can you help me?
Sure, how can I help you?
Could you tell me how to get to the bus station?
Of course, go straight ahead for about 10 minutes, then turn left at the traffic lights. The bus station will be on your right.
Straight ahead, then left at the lights?
Yes, that's right. You can't miss it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Have a nice trip.
See, with just a few sentences, you can get help quickly and politely.
Let's imagine a short story. Ethan was in Istanbul. He wanted to see the Grand Bazaar, but every street looked the same. He stopped a friendly man and said, "Excuse me, can you help me? I'm lost." The man smiled and said, "Go straight until you see the mosque, then turn right. The bazaar is just behind it." Ethan repeated slowly, "Straight, then right at the mosque." 10 minutes later, he was inside the market, proud that his English phrases had guided him there.
Now it's your turn. Let's practice with shadowing. Repeat after us.
"Excuse me, can you help me?
Sorry to bother you, but I'm lost.
Where is the train station?"
Could you tell me how to get to the museum?
"Go straight ahead.
Turn left at the corner.
It's on your right."
You can't miss it.
"Could you speak more slowly, please?"
Could you repeat that, please?
Smile. Good. Imagine you're really standing on a street corner while saying these phrases. It will feel more natural.
Let's talk about culture. In many Western countries, strangers are happy to help if you ask politely. But in some places, people may avoid eye contact or walk faster if they're busy. Don't take it personally. Just try another person.
Do say, "Excuse me, could you help me, please?" Don't say, "Hey you, tell me where." That sounds rude.
Do repeat the directions back. For example, so I go straight, then turn left. This shows you listened. Don't just nod silently, you might forget later.
Now, what if something goes wrong? Let's look at problems.
Problem 1. You didn't understand the directions. Instead of pretending, say, sorry, could you say that again, more slowly?
Problem 2. The directions were too long and confusing. You can ask, "Could you show me on the map, please?" Most people will point it out for you.
Problem 3. The place is too far to walk. You can ask, is there a bus or taxi I can take?
Each problem has a polite solution. That's the key.
Now that you know how to ask for directions, imagine you followed the signs, walked through the streets, and finally arrived at a busy market.
Yes, the smell of food, the colors of clothes, the sound of people bargaining, it's all part of the adventure.
And of course, shopping is more than just buying. It's also a chance to practice English, to ask prices, and sometimes to negotiate politely.
Exactly. A few polite phrases can help you find what you need, save money, and make friendly connections with shopkeepers.
So, let's step into the market together and practice the English you'll need for shopping and bargaining.
The market is one of the most exciting places when you travel. Everywhere you look, there are colors, sounds, and things you might want to buy.
Yes, but it can also feel stressful if you don't know how to ask questions politely. A few phrases in English will make the experience easier and more enjoyable.
When you first enter a shop, you can smile and say, "Hello, I'm just looking, thank you." That shows respect, even if you're not ready to buy.
If you see something you like, you can ask, "How much is this?" Or, "Do you have this in another color?"
If you want to try clothes, you can say, "Can I try this on?"
And of course, if the price feels high, don't be shy. Say, "That's too expensive," or "Do you have something cheaper?"
For polite bargaining, you can ask, "Is this your best price?" Or, "Could you give me a discount?"
And once you decide to buy, you can say, "I'll take it," or "Yes, I'd like this one, please."
Hello, welcome. Can I help you?
"Hello, I'm just looking, thank you."
Of course. Take your time.
"Excuse me, how much is this scarf?"
That's $20.
That's a bit expensive. Do you have something cheaper?"
Yes, this smaller one is 12.
"Can I try it on?"
Sure, the mirror is right here.
"Nice. I'll take it."
Great choice. Would you like a bag?
"Yes, please. Thank you."
See how easy it is? Clear and polite.
Let's hear a short story. Amina was in Morocco, walking through a street market filled with spices and clothes. She found a beautiful blue lamp. "How much is this?" she asked politely. $50, the seller replied. Amina smiled and said, "That's too expensive. Could you give me a discount?" The seller thought for a moment. "Okay, 40. Amina shook her head politely and said 35. The seller laughed and agreed. Amina smiled proudly as she paid. With just a few phrases, she had bargained with confidence.
Now let's practice shadowing. Repeat after us.
"Hello, I'm just looking, thank you."
How much is this?
"Do you have this in another color?"
Can I try this on?
"That's too expensive."
Do you have something cheaper?
"Is this your best price?"
Could you give me a discount?
"I'll take it."
Yes, please. Thank you.
Great. Say them out loud as if you're in the middle of a busy market.
Now let's talk about culture. In some countries, like Turkey or Morocco, bargaining is normal and even expected. In others, like Japan, bargaining is not common. The price you see is the price you pay.
Do smile when bargaining. Don't argue or get angry. Bargaining should feel like a friendly game, not a fight.
Do carry small bills or coins. It's easier for shopkeepers to give change. Don't hand over very large notes for a small purchase.
And remember, even if you don't buy, always say thank you. It shows respect for the seller's time.
Now let's solve some common problems.
Problem 1. The shopkeeper doesn't understand your English. Solution: point at the item and say slowly, "How much is this?" Simple words plus body language always help.
Problem 2. You don't like the price. Instead of walking away silently, say, "I'll think about it. Thank you." That's polite and keeps the door open.
Problem 3. You bought something but it's the wrong size. you can return politely and say, "Excuse me, this is too small. Could I change it, please?"
Now let's do vocabulary review.
Souvenir, something you buy to remember a trip. Synonym, keepsake. Antonym, forgettable item.
Bargain, to try to lower the price. Synonym, negotiate. Antonym, pay full price.
Discount, a reduced price. Synonym, reduction. Antonym, full price.
Price tag, the label showing cost. Synonym, label. Antonym, none.
Mirror, a glass you look into. Synonym, looking glass. Antonym, wall.
Change, money returned after payment. Synonym, coins. Antonym, exact payment.
Seller, the person selling goods. Synonym, vendor. Antonym, buyer.
Customer, the person buying. Synonym, shopper. Antonym, seller.
Cash, money in bills or coins. Synonym, notes. Antonym, card payment.
Bag, something to carry your purchase. Synonym, sack. Antonym, none.
Excellent. With these words and phrases, you'll never feel lost in a shop again.
What a journey we've had today, my friend. From the moment you step into the airport all the way to shopping in the market, you've learned the English phrases that make travel easier.
Yes, at the airport, you practice showing your passport, answering questions, and getting your boarding pass.
At the hotel, you learned to check in, ask about rooms, and politely request the Wi-Fi password.
At the restaurant, you ordered food, asked for recommendations, and remembered to use please and thank you.
On the street, you asked for directions with confidence and solved problems when things got confusing.
And finally, at the market, you learned how to ask prices, bargain politely, and buy with a smile.
It's not just about grammar. It's about politeness, kindness, and using simple words clearly. That's what makes communication work.
Now let's give you a quick memory test, just to make sure today's phrases stay fresh in your mind.
At the airport, staff ask, "Did you pack your bag yourself?" What's the correct answer?
Yes, I did.
At the hotel, if you want breakfast information, what can you ask?
What time is breakfast?
At a restaurant, you need more time. What do you say?
Could I have a few more minutes, please?
You're lost in the city. What do you say to a local?
Excuse me, can you help me?
And at the market, if something is too expensive,
That's too expensive. Do you have something cheaper?
brilliant. You see, with just a few phrases, you can travel with confidence.
Now, here's your challenge. In the comments, write 3 sentences using today's phrases. For example, excuse me, could you tell me how to get to the station? I'll be staying for 3 nights. How much is this scarf?
That way, you practice and also inspire other learners in our community.
Thank you for joining us on this travel English adventure. Keep practicing a little every day because practice builds confidence.
Both together. Every word you speak builds your future. Keep speaking, keep growing.